Go for gold.
Past tense.
One second.
Always.
Shut up. No.
Typically, I like my happy things to be happy.
I started the video.
Awesome.
Welcome to Amnesia the Bitching Descent Part 16. We are here with Colin and the Flamin' Bagel and me, obviously. We're still talking about pony fanfiction.
We're having a fantastic discussion about what makes us cry.
I cried
fanfics
most
about
sad
ponies.
things.
You know what makes me cry is when a chick's like, I'll bone you, and then she doesn't.
Wow, Colin, you have so much depth to yourself.
I know. Just
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Brought me tears and sadness.
Colin, shut up.
See, the whole grim thing, sad is alright, but when it comes to more grimdark stuff, if it's overly done, like, when it comes to ponies, you know, they're just, the whole point is it's happy and saccharine and cheery, and I guess that's part of the whole shock value, is that, oh my god, ponies are eating each other.
I don't know. Hey, Eli, would you call my story overdone on the gore?
No, not yet.
Not yet. You have
Not yet.
I forget, of course. Silly me.
I'm going to need to ask you guys to be quiet for a bit due to the fact that I'm about to read a letter.
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking.
You
The
should read it
hoarding
out
ritual
loud
was not something of a sane
for all of us to
mind.
hear, in a funny voice.
I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time.
Killing the man.
What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Fantastic. And now I'm going to go hide in a corner.
So yeah, back to the ponies. No, I think the Flavin Bagel would like my story.
Alright, well, we'll see.
I'd love to link you, but I have no internet connection on my computer.
Due to the fact that
Well-
we can't figure out my internet password right now.
Well, yeah, I'll read it. I'll read it when I can.
I'll link it
But
to
I
you
guess the thing-
after I'm done filming tonight.
The thing about grim stuff, and actually I was looking at the streams of the guy who does Ask Stalker Lou. I don't know if you know that
Nope.
blog. It's fantastic. The art is incredible, and I figured out why. He's kind of insane. Just because he doesn't really sleep much. The guy who makes it, and he will completely sacrifice, you know, updating on time for quality, which is something that I won't do. I'll definitely be more rushed, and then I can upload faster,
Yeah,
even though I
feel
seldom.
that with my story right now. In the face.
But
I always hit myself.
he's been facing a big thing. So I recently introduced an arc in which Scootaloo, Twilight accidentally caused her to get a bloody nose, and she's of course torn to bits. Twilight is. So, but the big thing is that right now in the story he shows Fluttershy on anti-anxiety pills, and everyone went crazy over it. Like, how could you do that to poor Fluttershy? It's like, look, I'm not a fan of grimdark things because I think that the fandom has way too much of it, and it's just not the right thing. But why are you calling me out when we have all this horrible stuff like Fluttershy raping people and and you call me out for having Fluttershy trying to deal with an issue she actually has in canon that is incredibly minor, basically.
Stupid
So
people are stupid.
yes,
Okay.
that is exactly why.
Everyone's gonna hate my story because I have drunken ponies and saucy ponies.
Which story?
Drunken sauce. Well, drunken would be good
The
because
story you're
one
writing
fic
for me, Colin. Maybe.
It's drunken saucy
One-
ponies. Don't-
drunken saucy
I
ponies
didn't
can't be.
get the night Fluttershy exploded far, but it's getting there.
The night Fluttershy exploded was freaking hilarious.
It's alright. What is
Have
it?
you ever read Fluttershy Gets a Paper Cut?
No, I thought about it and then I forgot about it.
It's just, I like it because it's just ridiculous.
Is it over?
So do you like,
Is it overdone to the point of humor?
yeah, it's humorously overdone, and I enjoyed it because it was humorous, and it's about Fluttershy gushing horrible.
I need you to stay awake.
So you can tell it must be well.
I can't feel anything.
There's a reason why there's text.
Soon, I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
No, you don't have ponies, it's not worth living.
Okay, you're good. Go ahead and continue what you were saying.
So you're saying,
Oh yeah, I was talking about Fluttershy gets a paper cut. Sorry, I was
is she
talking.
like a hemophilia?
Great.
Well, what happens is that there's some issue with a spell, and it causes Fluttershy to gush blood, like almost violently. But because of the nature of the spell, she isn't in pain. She's not like suffering from massive blood loss. It's just like oceans of blood, and it gets all over the town, and everyone's mad at Fluttershy. And there's a angry mob comes to her cottage.
Isn't it a shipping story though?
What the fuck?
I don't think so.
Something stupid like that.
What the same?
I thought it was
think.
like shipping Grimdark or something.
It's humor, Grimdark.
I see the weirdest tags. There was a story that was like slice of life, crossover random comedy shipping sad. Wow, it's a lot of tags.
What's going on? What's going on? Shut up. Okay.
Guys.
Never mind. I thought I heard something scary.
Oil.
Listen to the music.
That's cool. That's cool.
I just thought I'd point out that right now that one
Switch.
Requiem for Dream music is playing and in the background, and in light of the events going on for you, it's like the perfect mood music.
Hold the switch.
You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa.
That's a great one.
Daniel?
Grippa,
Like the
flu.
prophet thrown into the
Ah.
Wait,
lion's
why is
den?
there? What?
Shut up.
Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel?
Yes.
You
There's so many letters.
Yes.
Oh my. So Babylon shall fall, you say?
Never said that.
Shut up.
You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without a maw. Yes. That's not very promising. Oh, the sectum is basically impenetrable, but guess the white hole. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago.
How can he even speak?
Really? He
doesn't have a mouth.
Truth by all means.
Maybe he's thinking. No, he doesn't. Look, it's all cut off.
And
That's still a no.
He can't talk.
uses it for torture now.
You've got a letter.
Which is
Whoa, your quality just
Yeah, not in the way he is talking right now.
Look around the fires.
your quality just went to crap. By the way,
To find them there.
What am I trying to look for? An orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum. Its shattered pieces lie in the scattered torture rooms.
Well, you're in a torture room,
Wow.
so get to work.
that is like every character with wet mane. Realistic though, I don't think all the characters have the
Are you
same
supposed
hair
to
length,
die?
but whatever.
Daniel, I hate to bother you first.
What?
But
Oh.
if you really
Well, no,
go
because if you
down
die,
that
then you're dead.
would you consider
That would suck.
taking me with you? I know it's
Sacré bleu, plus de marde cutie. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Je parle français.
concerning a man named Johann.
Someone translated the Apple Bloom speaking fancy.
Maybe not.
I believe he
What
was
does it
working
say?
on a way to help them.
They translated into in English. It says, "Oh my God, I
Wait,
just got
what?
another cutie mark."
Maybe he's riding through his... What?
But anyway, someone translated it to leet. So it's like, lol, what? Another cutie mark. Spelled with numbers, of course. WTF? 1M speaking leet. My sister is speaking internet.
Well, she's speaking fancy. Does Fleur speak fancy? Yes.
Fleur? I think her special talent is speaking fancy 3 times.
But, yeah, probably. Seems like a really useless talent. It's like,
Her special
That's
talent is
why.
having old Luna's body.
That's not his body, and he's speaking me through his thoughts.
so you need a tonic for the body. You need a tonic. To make the tonic, you need a letter. And to get the letter, you need to find it. And also you need the pieces of the dead orb to enter the inner sanctum, which I suppose is just right there.
Plus de marde cutie?
The
Qu'est-ce
inner
que c'est?
sanctum. I doubt that's the inner sanctum. What the hell do you know? Great, this is an eerie.
I like maybe Mein Kopfnutzer.
Deine Kopfnutze?
Mein Nutzer.
This This is just incredibly
Mutz.
scary.
Kopfmutze.
Your head. What's
Cap,
Mutze?
basically. Head cap. My beanie.
What is it?
Oh.
I picked up meat. What am I supposed to do
Votre
with
chapeau.
meat?
Eat it.
A lovely new chapeau.
Ich liebe Fleisch. Fleisch.
Ish, liebisch. No, it's not ish. It's ich. It's a bit
I
with
say
like
ich.
like
All the idiots in my German class say ick. I'm like, no, that's awful.
you know, yeah,
I don't
because
know what
well,
happens, but I heard
technically
something, so yeah, I'm just
the
gonna
German
kind of
way
sit
to
back
do
here
it. The
for a
German way,
bit.
it's like sister taught me to do it is to hiss like a cat, like,
It is impossible to hear
and that's the noise.
this game with y'all chatting it up.
Well, we're sorry we're having a conversation. It's like, not like me and the
That's
Flavin'
why
Bagel
you
see each
brought us-
other every day, Eli.
Hey, neither do I.
You might as
Yeah.
well. We talk every day. I don't talk to. Well, I guess I kind of do talk to the Flavin' Bagel every day.
But the- well, yes, but
Oh my god.
but the point is, why you brought us on here was so that we could make noise
Here already.
on top of
I know this
bitching.
beast.
That's why it's the bitching descent, because we were just bitching about German. Oh my god, German. So, oh my god, so German.
It's cool. The idiots in the class are not. Except for
My
Carl.
body
and
remembers.
Ashley. Actually, there are a handful of people alive, but
And they're not idiots.
It's okay. I was also the only one any good at my German class.
sad thing is we're in German too. Full of
They will
juniors.
be back.
This game doesn't make sense, and it's scaring me. You know what? You're
Doesn't make sense.
Oh,
Shit.
Man, that's rough.
I don't even
Are you
know.
in a torture?
I don't know.
No, I'm just kind of
Caverns
in like a
is
this
fine
prison thing.
Oh,
and
that was locked. It's like, it's locked. Like, you need a key, but I'm in the room.
If you need a key to get into the room you're already in. Video game. Why you know?
Break the glass to
No,
get the
whatever
wrench.
it
To
did.
break the glass to get the rock. To get the
Tinderbox.
wrench to break glass with the rock.
Get onto the house that Jack built. Alright. This took me about an hour to write a sentence that I've already written down.
Wow.
I think that having a conversation while drawing is a bit
Just a little
distracting.
You don't say.
I've tried
Maybe
before.
well,
Doesn't
writing
work.
at least.
Doesn't matter. Had
Chuck
that.
Testa.
Okay.
Eli doesn't get sex.
Right.
He's too.
Where was I?
anxious.
Oh yes.
You're alive.
I'm currently writing the clause prancing poofy pink things and Philly tea parties.
Eli is currently
What the
descending,
hell?
And then now he's bitching. And now he's running. While
And
he
now he's
bitches.
descending. And descends.
I have a feeling you should go that way.
Oh yeah, and I want you guys to help me out with this Tumblr comic,
Alright.
actually. So Rarity is going to be acknowledging video games that are regarded as a work of art, and video games which outright suck. And so for I have the one that sucks. It's going to be Simon's
Alright.
Quest.
Never heard of it.
The one that's just it's Castlevania 2 for the I think for the
Oh.
Super
Actually,
NES,
I
not
think
even
I've
the
heard of
normal
that
NES.
game, quite honestly. Wasn't it like ridiculously easy
It's
and
the-
ridiculously short?
Not quite. It was more just padded out, difficulty made by having you run over the same thing. It made a lot of elements that just... You know what? If you want a full rant about it, Angry Video Game Nerd and Ego Raptor both have brilliant reviews of that game.
Don't over.
So just... So you people on the YouTubes, after this is over, I might add, type into your YouTubes, Ego Raptor, Castlevania, and that should probably bring you to his sequelitis video. And that, because that is absolutely
Alright.
that
So Castlevania 2
hilarious.
is the bad video game. What's the good video game?
That's what I
It's
want to
on
ask
your
you
own.
about. I can. I'm thinking of a video game that could be regarded as a work
Skyrim.
of art. Skyrim seems
Yeah.
too obvious, but it was the first
It'd
that
be
came to
amazing
mind.
if you did like
Because I was
Gears
like,
of War.
well,
Just to throw
but I want to do something that's
Gears
timeless.
of War. It'll throw
Ooh.
everyone
Something
off.
That's a good one. What
Gears
is a
of
work
War.
Ooh,
art?
Shadow
Gears
of
of-
the Colossus.
That's a pretty good.
Shadow of the Colossus.
That is pretty good. I know I've seen pretty good. Some of the latest Total War series games are good.
No, definitely Shadow of the Colossus. That game still has good graphics, and it came out for the PS2 in 05.
Yeah, that's something I want. Something that we know is timeless. Something that came out a while ago, but is still very
Oh, look, there's
Bioshock.
I don't
Bioshock's
like
good.
Bioshock that much. I'm not
Shadow
a
of the
fan of
Colossus.
that first-person RPG-esque type of game style.
Great, he's patrolling.
Make a break for it. Through the middle, through the middle.
Wait, I don't know where he's going.
He's going around. That's why you should go.
Are you sure?
Yes, you are.
Alright, he's going in there. Make a break.
Nope, you got cutscenes.
Yeah.
Just
Shadow
a
of the
little
Colossus
further.
is some pretty good,
Orpheus descended
pretty
into the
good
underworld.
Are you
revereness.
hiding something?
What do you mean?
Although,
Never mind.
as long as I'm just stealing ideas from Ego Raptor, I could just say
Remarkable.
Castlevania 1.
Sure, I'm following.
It doesn't
Or
matter.
even Mega Man,
Just
Mega Man
a
X.
minute.
Gotta run now.
After
Gotta run,
all.
gotta run now.
Gosh, just
That's
a-
my lead.
you
Gotta
just-
run,
just
gotta run
that.
now.
Run.
Bill O'Reilly. That's all I know. You can do Pokemon. Pokemon's time.
I don't know any songs about Bill O'Reilly,
He's chasing me.
and I'm alright with that.
Why is that music on?
I don't know.
Pony.
Pokemon's pretty timeless.
Pokemon is... That's a whole series, though. I don't know what one thing I could pull from that. I like... Actually, I like
Go,
Shadow of the
go, go.
Colossus.
I don't
As an
know
idea.
what's
You don't
chasing me.
understand how happy I'd be if you made Shadow of the Colossus part of it.
Well,
That's
it's
what
beautiful,
Colossus
isn't
did
it?
to video games. Hard as fuck. Hard as
Yeah.
fuck, but amazing.
These cells
That's not always...
will use
Castlevania
this
1
to
was
unlock
hard
the
as fuck, and
The
that was
people
definitely
you
a
send
good
for will
game,
end
well
up
made.
dead.
You
Remember
get health
that
by
the
eating
confinement
ham you
itself
found in
was
the
a
wall.
preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself.
But,
Don't take
yeah, I'm
anyone
actually
before
thinking
they are
Shadow of the
ready.
Colossus might be the way to go.
Understood. Sounds from the torture
Um,
chambers are shuttled in through those.
What was... Oh yeah, it was... Gears of War. Gears of War has a really... I found out has a really fantastic storyline. I haven't played it myself, but according to my sister and brother-in-law, who are big gearheads, Gears of War heads, they've said that this
Yeah, I played one in...
has made them cry, and they won't tell me anything
haven't-
about the third
I haven't
because
played
spoilers.
the third, but I played 1 and 2 back when I had my Xbox, and me and my brother, when we had nothing else to do, we would be like, alright, so we're just gonna marathon Gears of War, and it didn't even matter which one, we just do it over and over again. We just marathon through it, and it was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, going back to the chancel,
Yeah.
everybody.
I'll let you
Okay,
know,
so-
Gears 2 is way harder than Gears
You know,
1.
I think I'm gonna
Very
start
brown.
actually commentating on this
Just-
now
yeah.
because I've been silent for quite a while, letting Colin and
What?
the Flavin Bagel talk here.
No.
You don't,
Maybe
you don't
I'll
have
take
to,
over my commentary again.
No, you don't need
have
to...
to call the Flavin Bagel.
You don't
Flavin
need to
Bagel.
talk.
That's just my nickname to him for forever. That's a quote.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take over.
That's my pinky
commentary.
pie.
Be a bitch, Eli.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Give me a chance to write words.
Write words about things.
Okay,
Take a run
so
for it.
I think if anything was following me earlier, it is no longer following me.
Jump!
What was that?
I don't know, but jump.
No.
Jump back up, there's nothing there.
But I just heard something there.
Just because you hear something does not mean it is there.
Yes, it
No,
does.
seeing is believing. Now go forwards.
This is terrifying.
Good.
Hey, look! I haven't seen this shit in forever.
What is that?
It's this blood that you follow throughout the entire game.
It's... It looks like jello.
Hooray,
Well,
blood.
it's not exactly blood. It's
Or like paint.
I don't know what it is. It looks like some crazy shit's going on behind this door.
Hell yeah.
What the hell?
Walk through it, see what
Got
happens.
some really shitty lightning graphics. I'm just gonna say now.
You hear that, Sweden? We're after you.
Maybe that's for the sphere. Maybe that's the inner sanctum.
That's actually a good thought.
Maybe I'm already that far into this game. Whoa.
Go to the left.
Ah, the left, but that's where the monster went.
Ugh, fine. Go to the right.
I go to the right, it loads.
Oh,
I die
jeez. Fine.
Because the
Oh,
monster
man.
was there.
Oh, I used to forget
I have a
how
feeling that's like
ring
Alexander's
be
blood
celestial.
or something.
I have a feeling that I don't know exactly what you're doing.
Me neither. I'm just gonna close the door.
Weren't you just...
No.
I think so. That's what I was gonna
Hey, look, I got some parts.
do. We'll put them together.
Nope.
12th of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners.
Video games
Being
are, in
around these
one way or another,
degenerates makes
an
me
art
ill.
form. And as an
John.
artist, I can
Try to
recognize
face their
and
punishment
appreciate
with
it.
any kind of dignity.
Sorry, I'm
We're
quoting
listening to a
Rarity,
letter.
Taunt me with
but
their
my
lies of
my
innocence
lines.
and their cowardly
Sorry.
pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience.
Socks.
When the next warding is to be performed,
Oh,
I
great.
shall be ready.
Sorry, I
So-
did that completely. That was completely pointless. I just couldn't get the feeling out of me that I was missing something. Like if I left my testicles or something in there.
That would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Excuse me, I just forgot my testicles. Here. Oh, that's better.
That was well played.
Jet planes, fighters, shotguns, ponies.
My people. Yes, I do take pride in
Yep.
Okay, time to go fix the machine.
I am a pilot.